Hello everybody and welcome back to more Yes, Your Grace. As per usual, we see the same overview again because that's how it saves and it puts you back on the screen. So we're jumping into week 10 now. And that's all I reckon we call. What? Who are you? Who are you? And why? What is that the only thing that you can recall? What's going on? Considering how much I drank that night is quite remarkable. I remember anything. You can remember more than that. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? I assume this is about the wedding, but I don't know. Lady Lena was staring at Lusulia's dress a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are again deeply sorry about your daughter, Lord Etten. Thank you, Your Grace. My wife is still in mourning. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace, and we haven't had anything out of the ordinary. Talus and Soldier were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Evo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the king of Etana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Rodovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus's Evo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Evo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. It sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? You do want something in return, I presume. Lures from Prendel, Your Grace. You stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise. Foods as bland as hell without all of these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries. My men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I will see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over and see what we can do. I've also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I've made a note of things we can do in our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners, of course. Perhaps the servants will shine some light on the case. You can now use the map to explore locations and help locals to try to gain extra resources. Open the map by clicking the map button below. On it. Map. Oh, okay. That took a second. To send agents to explore locations, simply select the location and click the magnifying glass icon. Alright. Cassano. Magnifying glass. Select an agent type to explore. I only have a general apparently, so no agents available. So I can't even do this right now. Anyways, let's go through these. Oh, because we have a general right here. Gotcha. We should see what's going on with those spices. Would you like to invite Lurs, Your Grace? Sure. Let's invite him. Just open the allies panel, Your Grace. Lurs can be invited from over there. Whoa, that's a lot of people. To prepare for battle, you need to make alliances. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to the army offer. Lord offerings are shown in the right of their profile. Alright, Lurs. Invite Lurs. Invite send. Okay. Pigeon. Oh. Dear Father. Oh, this is from Lusulia. We have arrived. Etana is nothing like Davin. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sedani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if you saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Etana. It all makes you feel very small. On top of these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they used the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last week we spent together. Hug mother for me. Yours, Lusulia. Etana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. We should really reply to Lusulia. Tell her it's good to hear from you. What should I ask her about? Not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Let me know when you're ready to write a letter. So many things to do. Oh my goodness. Alright, General. The North Post was crawling with Rodovian scum, Your Grace. We have managed to dispatch most of them. GG. GG. The banker. Hi, what you want? We meet again. A shame what happened to King Talus, truly. But we ought to review our business, I'm afraid. As we discussed with Queen Aurelia, we have covered the cost of the dress. Everything is arranged and the debt will be paid in weekly installments of 10 gold. Worry not, the first loan is on us, so there's no additional fees. Thank you. Ah, youngsters these days, what we wouldn't do for them. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? That's it for now. That's all for now. The Blank de Florentini is always happy to help. Alright, servant. Hi. You have called for me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear. I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know. Calm down, it's alright. I wasn't saying you did anything. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, Your Grace. I know nothing. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw some in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search then. You may go, but don't leave Davin until the royal trial. Thank you, Your Good Grace. Oh my god, so many things to do. Your Grace, my son is a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. 2 weeks? I will find our son, yeah. I'm sure his men can track down your boy. Oh, I will talk some sense to that little loafer once he's found, of course. Well, we've done that. And now we have 50 billion things to do. There are so many... Okay. First of all, let's talk to the girls and see if they have anything to say. Yes, father? I hate that you had to see that. The wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then, although Lucilia's dress was quite embarrassing. I can't believe you chose that one for her. I'd never let you choose my dress. I tried my best to choose something good. I thought she'd like it. Mother seemed to love it. Yeah, that's why I picked it. Lucilia sent a letter. Your sister has arrived safely in Natana. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you had behaved better. Whoa. Wow, that's mean. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. What an important topic to talk about. What is it like to live with a strange man? Council chamber. Of course, this is where Sedani is chilling now. Oh, of course. Why is that? What is this? Your Grace? How are you doing? Is everything alright? Last week events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat smudge? Oh, she's only concerned about her snail. Dusty is gone and now Smudge is. Well, Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you convinced her to stay. Is she even going to visit us? I'm sorry she had to go. I couldn't keep her here. She had to go. One day you'll also find a prince you'll want to go with. Ew, I hate boys. I'll never do that. Lucilia wrote a letter though. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother let me. Or no. Tell her Salia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Pumpkin. So I can only say one thing. Yes. This is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Don't worry about it too much. You will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Come and see me whenever you're ready. Goodbye. What is this? Why is the table like... Yeah. Audrey said I can review the... Oh, this is the evidence. But I haven't collected anything yet, so... Yeah. There's the button. So I can't actually look at anything. I don't know why we have to keep it in the council chamber rather than in the throne room, but sure. Okay, we'll do that. Darling. What happened at the wedding was awful. I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lucilia will be alright? Eva seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Evo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. All right, darling, let's hope this gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. But no! But wait! There's more. Aurelia sent a letter. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana. I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she is dealing with all of these new things, and what else she's been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. I will see you later. Why can you not write a full-length book? I mean, honestly, it's the letter. It doesn't really matter. It's fine. Who's still in here? I didn't think a king would come down. An honor, truly. Did you have anything to do with Talus's death? It would be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. Or could I do anything from behind these bars? I've got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. That's all for now. Alright. Sure, as long as I don't die from boredom first. Dungeon guard. How can I help you, Grace? I heard you know something about Talus's death. Tell me about what happened. The servant said you saw someone? Saw someone? No, but I found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. How did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably kept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Yeah, right. We don't have any big creatures around the castle. Someone must have lost it. A big pointy animal or monster tooth? Indeed. Oh, bed chamber. We can go back to the bed chamber. Oh, really? Why can't we go back here? I have a lead on the investigation. Oh, I have found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have any dragons anywhere near Davin. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter, see if you can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle though. I'll ask Audrey to put out the word that we're looking for one. Alright. I will see you later. So we have to talk to Audrey about a whole bunch of things, right? The letter, the tooth, the witch. Tell me about investigation progress. There we go. I've prepared a table. When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there together with the information we've gathered about each one. We can question laws about the items we have found so far. Okay, so I have to put that on there. Tell me about our battle preparations. Change subject. Okay. We've done that. We've done that. Let's tell me about the kingdom. Resources, agents. I will put out the word that we're hiring. When agents visit our halls, we can decide to hire them. Each agent needs to be paid weekly. If you want to use their services, laws, resources, taxes. I guess I can't tell him to put out word right now. Let's write a letter to Aurelia. She's forgotten her slippers. Ask her about herself. How she is. What does she do with her time? Tell everyone is missing her. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Is that all? Oh, okay. So I can't tell him about the tooth yet. Okay. Guess we're not putting out the word that we're looking for a hunter? Whoa. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep, you will lose some soldiers. Oh my god, okay. Gain 10 army per week. Gain 5 boost to contentment, 1 use. We don't need this. Stan is off. We're paying the bank. This is harsh. Oh, okay. If I don't pay it, it goes down. I see, that's right. That's already paid. So we're currently actually not spending any money, are we? Should we get the training grounds and work on getting an army every single day, every single week? That seems like a good idea to start on that early. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think that's still good, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But yeah, at least our army will get stronger, so that's good. Lurs, it's Lurs. You called for me. I did. I heard about spices. I heard that you have stopped supplying Branka with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with presses to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dippu Dabu. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rodovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Praxis. That's far away. I've heard enough. I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers and 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. I will first talk to Etten. Just don't let that perfume get under your skin, Your Grace. I have this animal tooth. Can you tell me anything about it? It looks like a healthy animal. No holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. That's all for now. As you wish. Alright, what are you talking about? We should invite Lord Etten again. Okay. So we'll invite Etten. Can I invite more? I don't think I can. Wow, you have like hardly anything. Invite Lena. No pigeons available. Well, that's not gonna work then. Pietro's back. Hi. I'm sorry for what I said last time. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me, but how can I find who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that's worse, right? How can I help you? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to someone to make come after you. I saw a man, and no, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you. What if the person is listening? You should leave. Don't waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. I really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Don't come here again. Wow, that's mean. That's really mean. I hate that Losulia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I miss her. Whenever wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course. Well, that said, Losulia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusky? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask her about the cat? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? I will ask her about Dusty. Thank you, Father. I mean, Grace. I know how this works. Yeah, Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today, please? Of course. I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done in here. All right. Those were all easy requests. Your Grace, men with monsters in their banner came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. I don't think I can. Here are the supplies. I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. That is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far and wide. I mean, we're doing okay on the supplies, right? It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. 35 is totally alright and nothing too terrible. Okay, there's the gardens. Is it just sword fighting with her? Alright, let's do this. Yes, Father. How's your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. Ha, I know. I've been practicing. Ouch. Too slow. Oh god, is she gonna be a general? Oh, she should be a general. Have you heard about Sadani? What happened? I heard she shouldn't I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden since then. Bait? For what? Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunk from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. Aww. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Aww. That's not very nice. Poor Sadani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sadani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Wow. Why are they so mean to each other? You have to admit it's funny. A little bit. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. Wow. We're mean. We're really mean. She keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sadani. Alright. You're still practicing. Bye. Have fun. You should be one of my generals. I think she should be one of my generals later. She's a boss. Do you want to talk about the skunk? Asalia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I just took the sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, father. I hope you forgive me. Of course. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You are very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? I won't. Okay, good. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let's take a look. Oh, the tooth. Oh, okay. Seek an expert. Question the suspects. Okay. I don't know. He wouldn't let me send one last time, but maybe we can send one. We can ask for one this week. Let's see. Investigation progress. Oh, that's just the same thing again. Or is it an allies? Is it just banker? No. Huh. That's really weird. It's not in map. We can't go right now. Oh, this is where the spices are, right? I need more agents. Yeah, because the general currently is unavailable, isn't he? All right. Oh, the trading rounds are just... Oh, no, that's an upgrade that we just have, right? Okay. We're paying 5 for the army. That's a lot. We're still paying Stan. We're getting 10. It's gonna make everything more expensive. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Grevna, week 12. Oh, what are you talking about? How's your investigation going? I found the tooth. But I don't know how to end up in the castle. I've prepared a table. Yes, we should invite lords and ladies to question. Okay, we should try to invite them as well. General. Your Grace, we have found the little boy. He was straight back to his parents. The father mouthed something about one more mouth to feed. I'm not sure if he wouldn't be better off in the forest. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Sorry. It's Lord Etten. How may I be of service? I know why you need the spices. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to get out to people anyways. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. You just pass it on, don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. I could really use your help in this operation. In return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltoris that has some problem with the locals. Send an agent its way, maybe he could give us a hand. If anything out of the ordinary happens, make sure I'm first to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I will be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I'll be sure to do right by you. I'm not going to... No, I'm not going to... No. I'm not going to start trafficking drugs. No. No, I won't help. Never say never. Wait, you didn't say never. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I will throw in something extra for your efforts. 230 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Redorians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talus died. I had a fair bit to drink, so everything was a bit blurry. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. Watering the flowers? Yeah, If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome. Do you know about the animal tooth? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? It looks like somebody lost it. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say. Okay, that'd be all. You may take your leave. I am definitely not going to trade drugs with you, though. We could certainly use the hounds in the army. No. 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 We shouldn't allow dust sales in Davin. No. No drugs! No drugs. But I don't risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. In that case, we should eat lures and stop in this nasty business. Send a general to Kaski as soon as possible to shut down that trading site he was talking about. And if we come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while just to discourage further sales. Lurs will be happy to hear this, so after we have done what he asked for, we should invite him over. Sure. Map. Kaski. Send the general. Confirm. General sent. Sadani. Is that a new pet you're holding there? May I introduce you to the Stabber? What? Oh no, the Hedgehog. The Stabber? Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hansen, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath he has a velvet, yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. Oh. But on top it's a whole different story. On top he's a scary, stiff Stabber. How'd you come up with it? What is it all about? Do you know the tale of Hansen? No. Hansen was a hedgehog who rode in a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king find his way home. As a price, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. It turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hansen turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. The story sounds familiar. I wish life were that simple. Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bedtime. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica likes this one a lot. See, I will turn the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than Evo. And then she and Dusty can go back to the castle. Alright, sure, yeah. Keep them close to you, but don't lose them. Don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber. It's the Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission. He's about to stab someone. At least she'll be occupied, right? Yeah, exactly. At least she'll be occupied. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. The scum are fiercer than any other. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We're counting on your help from a general, Your Grace. Ooh. If they are locals, we should show them that there's no place for such behavior. I will set my general. Ah, I can't help. I'm sorry. Ready your pitchforks and keep your eyes open. We would feel safer with a royal army, but I understand. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't have any. I don't have any generals. I need more generals. How can I get more generals? I need more. More generals required. More. More. All right, Aurelia, what do you have to say? Darling. Lord Etten visited me. It turns out he's trading oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. Both of the lords have promised to lend us their armies if we help them. But I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It has side effects. If more people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. And then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think? I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Rodovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting him. I think it's worth... Okay, it's fine. Let me know anything else you need to discuss. No, we're not selling drugs. No, I'm taking the high road here. I don't care. We are not selling drugs. No. No, Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No way. Jose. That's not happening. Did you find anything in the gardens? Oh, okay. She has nothing to say. Because somebody said they dropped something in the gardens, but I don't see anything, so I guess there is nothing here. Oh no, there's a crack. This paving stone looks like it was moved. If you get something that's sharp and thin to lift it, a sword would be too thick. It needs to be something smaller. Okay, we need to find something to lift the crack with. Do we have anything? Investigation progress. Oh, okay. That's not very... I always want to click on that, but he's always like, yeah, I prepared the thingy. Yay. Any swords here? Dragons hunters sometimes come in to practice swordsmanship. Okay, nothing available here. I wonder. Council chambers, dungeon. Is there maybe something in the dungeon? Barrels. Do you have anything to say? Oh, no, you don't have anything to say about anything. We've been in there, we didn't find anything here. We didn't see anything there. I doubt there's anything going to be in the council chambers to use to open up the crack. Hello? Pet the stabber. Do you mind if I pet him? Not at all. Just don't stab yourself. Ow. Ow. Stab yourself. Of course I would stab myself. Let's take a look. Okay, it's just that. I know there's the crack, but how do I lift the stone? How do I lift the stone? We'll have to find that out next time. Let's go click here. I could instead invite a lord. All right, we will do that next time. I'm going to invite Lena. We're going to end the week and then we're going to save it. We're still doing okay on money. We're still making a tiny amount of gold, right? 11, 13, 14, 17. No, we're losing gold right now. With this and that payment, well, we'll just have to keep him on for a little bit. We need to investigate the grounds outside to find some gold. But we will do that next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you then. Bye-bye.